ASMR.
I feel like Google's on slow today.
Get a new chat? What do you mean? What do you mean get a new chat? What do you mean by get a new chat? Bro, what? You have a better chat?
So yeah, I just want to say that the chat and this, it's really just a Twitch chat. Like, no, really, it's fucking Twitch chat. Also, look at what the chat is. The chat and this. Oh wait, it's really just a Twitch chat. Like, no, really, it's fucking Twitch chat. Also, look at what the chat is.
Get rid of your current chat and replace them like robots.
Oh wait, it's really just a Twitch chat. Like, no, really.
Bro, I ain't putting dead internet failure into my chat, bro. Get rid of your current chat and replace them like robots. Bro, I ain't putting dead internet failure into my chat. For you too.
He does not.
For you too.
He does not. All I use for that is just a Twitch chat. All I use for that is just a Twitch chat.
Botrix.
What the fuck am I getting? Be something like garbage game. I don't even know what that I played it. I want to best the creator because I want to.
Botrix trustable chat.
What the fuck am I getting? Be something like garbage game. I don't even know what that. I want to best the creator because I
Botrix trustable chat. Uh-oh. Look at this shit. It's a 1, man. It's a 1 out of 100. just good at completing. No. Selfish, haven't got a play. Yeah. Used to
It's also fake. Well, how many fake? I should buy. I should buy. How? No, really, how? That doesn't stop me typing because it's fair. Alright, so who the fuck just flashed right now? Idiot. Yeah. It's really just chill. Chill. Limbo. Oh, the wall. I have no clue. 2, 1, 2, 3. Not the other one. If I press Q or A keyboard, I literally just look through.
Okay.
The wall goes also back.
Why can I not move?
Nice.
This obby is so annoying.
I failed somehow.
I can get food.
Nice.
What did I die to? Billy, stop.
And got that, but the insta respawn, to be honest.
Oh.
Also, if I just press R, I just insta.
What?
Just like, is that the tower?
This is pissing me off.
confused. I earlier spawned and it was like, nah, you
Attention, no touching dirt.
the Star Wars phone. The person.
Oh my god, I passed it. Wait, why did I respawn on it? I'm running out of patience.
Okay, this cousin is
I feel like killing someone.
started war.
I feel like becoming J Schlatt in 1999. Stop. Get some help. What did I even die to? What did I even die to, man?
Oh wait, it's another one of those.
Oh.
I can actually escape it. I thought I had to go. Wait, I actually.
That's a bomb.
No.
This is not alright. This is not alright.
I fixed something. And we will still not have to.
No!
Come on.
I'm gonna open Pokemon cards. Wow, I see you suffer. Just like me.
I've done this. Damn, it's fast.
The centering on this is so perfect. Okay.
Ruby, what is this?
Centering on this card is alright. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my.
perfect. Centering on this is that's alright as well. Yo, these cards have good centering. Good centering. These cards have good centering. Maybe what is this? This is his game. This is Rochi's game.
Stop.
like Japanese cards. Like they have
Where? The beam. No! Stupid bombs! No! Bomb! No! Bomb! Oda. Let's go. Whoa. When is it gonna be gone? Let's go. Yeah, we made it so easy.
What the shit?
Bye. Octopus. Bean. It was fun to this game. What is that SpongeBob?
I'm actually pissed.
What do you need
What
to
is
do?
this shit? Why? Why would you torture me?
SpongeBob killed me.
Absolute monstrosity. Why would you do that? Okay. This one.
Go. Insta-kill. Ball. Ball taking. Ball.
Just PMO. No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that possible?
What is this shit? This is painful.
Oh, my checkpoint. Oh, checkpoint. Now we have to follow.
Oh, come on. Yay. Oh, what the?
It's not even a wolf. No.
In my last video, I was suggested a challenge. In the comment, I was suggested to beat the game with as few e-presses as possible.
Salut, c'est Franck Leboeuf. Vous voulez savoir comment
I'd
vaut
rather
votre
play
voiture?
Tower of the Ginga
Do
Gunga
not go
than
to
play
this
that
part
shit.
of Minecraft.
Because I'm a gung ging ging gang gung ging ging gang gung ging ging gang gung ging ging gang gung. Yeah, you win. I can't beat it because it's terrible. Terrible. Wow.
Alright. Back, man. What would happen? Eh?
Minecraft trailer, take two.
I am Steve. As a child, I yearned for the mines, but something always got in the way.
Come on, get out of here!
But the call of the mines was too strong. So one day, I started digging and digging until I found
I'm back, chat.
a wonderland where anything you can imagine is possible, as long as what you imagine can be built out of blocks. Ah, boy!
Where are we?
Wait, who are you again?
Here at the Garbage Man Garrison. Came in the year 1989. Whatever. I better think about it.
Welcome to the overworld. Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
This place makes no sense.
Don't I know it?
There are dark forces who want to destroy this world.
We want to stop them. We're gonna need to create something amazing.
Whoa. I do not know what that says. Let me translate it.
What's this junk?
You are unlucky. You
Teleport
mother.
you to wherever you throw it.
Yeah, right.
And that was the only one I had. No biggie.
What does he mean by you are unlucky?
Oh yeah, there's one more thing you need to know.
Great. Now it's dark. That feel quick to anyone else?
I asked you to send me your dumbest redstone ideas. I've picked out my favorites, and now I'm going to build them. ATC Replay has asked for a 24-hour repeater clock that doesn't use 4, 3, or 2 tick delays. Only 1 tick repeaters. Well, to do that, we've got to do a bit of maths. So 1 repeater is 0.1 seconds. So to get 1 second, we need 10 repeaters. To get a minute, we need 600. To get 1 hour, we need 36,000. So multiply that by 24 hours, and we get a grand total of 864,000 repeaters. This just looks wild. If I stand on the ground, well,
so
it just looks like a super flat world.
Yeah, you fall into the trap in 2 days, you'll be a new
I mean, I just hit 350,000 subscribers. It's hard for me to imagine all of you together.
No,
but 860,000 or something is just even crazier. So here's where we turn on the clock, and then it starts ticking. And it's going to take an awfully long time for it to reach the end. My computer's actually struggling to keep up with how much terrain I have to render here. So that's why it's kind of skipping over occasionally. And 900 repeaters later, it finally reaches the end and then goes back the other way. And it's going to do that 959 more times. And 24 hours later, it's going to trigger this instant wire here, go all the way back to the beginning, and it will start all over again. Now, obviously, I'm not going to show the whole thing running for 24 hours because then we would literally be here all day and we wouldn't have time to show off all the other silly ideas. Boomdragon478 has asked for a machine that calculates how compatible someone is with another person. I've basically made Tinder in Minecraft.
It's Hinge, it's Bumble.
Yeah, but there's no swiping. Okay, Crafty, you stand here, and then everyone else line up. Where? Just line up in front of him.
Oh, dude, is this like those Sidemen videos?
This would be a banger YouTube short.
This is like one girl versus 20 guys.
Smash or pass in Minecraft. So, first one.
Oh, 50%.
Whoa! So it's kind of up to you, Crafty, in that case.
So wait. Will this eventually be like a polyamorous relationship?
Yes, you're 50% compatible, so it's kind of up to you because it's 50-50.
Boring!
Oh, you want polyamory?
Yeah, make it content!
Let's see. I'm gonna say Smash only because Mog's can draw things, and I can instead of commissioning an artist, I can be like, yo, Mog, can you draw me this real quick?
I'll draw you like one of my French girls.
Mog, just saying, Crafty's like 4.
I'm 20!
You're right. I'll draw you fully clothed.
I'm of age!
Mog, you come over here then. Stand by the heart.
Okay, yay.
You've been smashed.
Okay, what about me with this fella?
Let's run the machine again. The Tinder machine.
The machine knows all.
It's the Tinder algorithm.
Oh man!
Oh!
That's
I just got mogged on, dude. I just got mogged on for real.
But Purple, do I still get to decide? Like, I don't know. I'm not really into furries, so.
It's true. It's bestiality. Yeah. Worst case scenario, you can just shave it off.
That's true. I'll be bald.
Oh God! Oh Jesus! I'll just be bald. It's okay.
The machine has spoken. You don't have a say in this.
Oh.
You must take me.
It's like a medieval wedding. Mog and I are together now too. This is how this works.
I mean, you wanted polyamory, so you got it. Crafty's getting all the YouTubers today.
Oh, it's not bad. It's not right in the middle.
I mean, do you like being in the middle?
I don't mind anything.
This feels like a sliding scale of furries.
Wait, bro. He's stripping.
Hold on, I can strip one further. Wait, I can do one further.
Yo, rotate for fame.
Hold on, press it again. Does it go up now?
Let's see.
There's a big reveal.
Yeah! Oh, there is, man.
Hi, Matt. You know, I'm just gonna say this now. Out of all the people in this group, I have slept in a bed with you.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of big fans. And it turns out a lot of you are fans of my fan. I'm considering starting a fan page for this thing. Or maybe an account on a fan-based website. But just when I thought I couldn't be a bigger fan of my fan, I saw an even better fan. Jake Kelton Crafts took my design of my fan from the factory and animated it using redstone. And frankly, I don't think I've seen anything better than this. This is peak YouTube. I'm such a huge fan. I genuinely said that accidentally, but I'm keeping it in. Today's video is going to be dedicated to creating animated fans. As you can see, I've already been messing around with some of this stuff. I have the smallest possible fan here, and I kind of like it. I've also been playing around with different ways to create the fans. For example, using powdered snow, dispensing powdered snow, actually gives a crazy particle effect as well. Like, this feels like a cold air fan. And the redstone for it is absolutely tiny. But I think just like Jake Kelton Crafts, the best designs probably come in the form of trapdoors. It matches up with the vibe nicely. And as you can see, I've got two different types here. I've kind of got like a thin bladed fan, and then I've got a slightly chunkier one. Both of these have 3 small redstone footprints, and from a distance, as part of a build, these look pretty fantastic. There was a brief moment where I thought this would work flawlessly, but no, it's time to leave the 2x2 designs and go for something bigger. I've been staring at this thing for a while. I'm trying to work out what the sequence would be for a fan. Like, how do I power and depower this in a way that it looks like it's spinning? I mean, I'm going to try something really obvious here, but I'm just going to do like a cycle and see what happens. I would imagine this is not going to work as well as I think it will in my head. I mean, it kind of actually does work, right? It kind of actually sort of works. I feel like the pulse just needs to be slightly longer. So I've now added an off switch into the system, and in theory I should now have 2 fan blades, and I think that is sort of working. Does that look like a fan? Honestly, I don't know. And it is pretty small and simple. Okay, trying to do the original plan that I had for this one for a 4x4 fan doesn't work in the slightest. It's kind of mesmerizing the patterns that are forming. Honestly, if I wanted to simulate TV static, I actually think I'm doing a pretty good job here. Wait, is this kind of working again? Now that I've switched out the redstone lamps for note blocks, is this kind of working? Why do I feel like this is working really nicely?
Valve Software is...
Hitman Absolution is one of the most underrated games in the franchise, and that's especially true when you find this hidden Easter egg. During the end of the road mission, your objective is pretty simple. Here's a guy you kidnapped, now take him out. Fair enough, you are a Hitman after all, but what if you suddenly decide that this random vulture is your target instead? That's an insane way to die, but what happens to the people in Cyberpunk after they've passed away? Pretty random question, but the answer behind it is actually amazing. At funerals, instead of a picture, they have the entire hologram of the person who died. Already super sweet? Well, that's unless you have hacking abilities. Any hacker could just break into someone's funeral, change the hologram, and suddenly their deceased family member is now a little too excited. And things get really strange in Gears of War Judgment. While playing the Aftermath campaign, there's a side door you can go through that'll eventually lead you to this balcony. You're rewarded with a sniper and most people would turn back, but this weapon's here for a reason. If you use it to look into the distance, there's a dude just chilling up here, but shoot him and it turns out he's actually friendly.
Huh. Never seen that before.
And that's not the only time a game surprised us. In Saints Row, there's plenty of weird Easter eggs, but none of them are as random as this bush. Now, what could be so unusual about a regular old bush, you might ask? Well, let me just unmute the video.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling Clementine.
Turns out this singing is a reference to the Three Amigos. If you were wondering why it's so annoying, the movie has an ongoing joke about how it won't shut up. And while that's pretty strange, it's nothing compared to someone who famously came back to life. You can find him in Goat Simulator 3 by walking up to this rock. Now, there's not much you can do to this thing as a goat except for bat it, but of course that's what opened it up. Well, great job. You've now just entered the tomb of... And now you can officially run around as him. Although you should really pay attention in Crysis 3. It's not exactly known for its comedy, yet at one point in the game, there's an alien who walks in front of this dumpster. If you've been stealthy up until this point, you'll now get the option of power kicking straight into him. This is the only time you get a round of applause in the entire game, and I'm just wondering where the live studio audience came from. Taking it back to Hitman Absolution, it's not often you get to eliminate your target with a nuclear bomb. But in the Dexter's Laboratory mission, they have one hanging right from the ceiling. Now, most players would assume it's a decoration or that it was disarmed years ago, but Agent 47 contests that theory. I just love when developers put these tiny secrets into games, and that's why Sea of Thieves is so incredible. There's a chance you'll come across this island, but a skeleton named Griffin who's just laying here trying to eat a banana. Obviously, that's a pretty strange way to eat one, but if you pull it out for yourself and try it, they actually do eat bananas this way. Now, one of the developers thought this was so ridiculous that during an interview, he decided to make fun of the animation. Press conference thing of E3. You okay? It's so bad. If you hadn't already guessed, his name is Griffin, and now this moment is immortalized in game forever. But imagine getting home after a long day, only to check your voicemail and realize there's a missed call from Mario. Yeah, if you ever bought from GameStop back in the day, you probably picked up Mario Galaxy, and for anyone who pre-ordered it 24 hours before release, they'd actually get a special call from Mario himself.
Hello, it's me, Mario. Woohoo! And I'm calling you because I'm here at the GameStop where they're telling me that you pre-ordered my newest and the greatest game, Super Mario Galaxy. Woohoo!
Taking it from Nintendo to Lego, the details inside of these games is super impressive. Every single character always has their own personality and charm, and that's especially true for the Incredible Hulk. So in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, if you go AFK while playing as him, he'll get impatient and eventually take it out on a poor chicken. And Dying Light 2 has one of the funniest Easter eggs, and it actually roasts another developer. There's a secret quest where you talk to a guy named the Liquidator, and everything he says seems to be pretty important. Well, that's until you end the combo, and it gives you a blueprint for Cyberhands 2177. This is a direct reference to Cyberpunk, and when you turn back, he's now disappeared, a subtle jab at the game's constantly spawning of NPCs. And that's not the only time two franchises have come together. One of the most iconic rivalries in gaming is Spyro the Dragon versus Crash Bandicoot. So naturally, in the Eternal Night, it's pretty funny when you explore a level, only to find Crash frozen under the ice. If there's one game that makes fun of everyone, though, it's gotta be Goat Simulator. In the original, if you walked into the Coffee Stain house, you could head up the stairs and find a secret minigame on the TV. But be careful, because once you start playing, it'll either drive you insane or become super addictive. Of course, it's Flappy Bird, or at least the Goat version of it. Not only is this set in space, but it is way harder than the original. If you get just 10 points, you'll earn the Flatmaster achievement, which is known as one of the most infuriating trophies in the whole franchise. If you decide to take out your anger on a chicken instead, like Lego Hulk, make sure you don't do it in Scooby-Doo. The Spooky Swamp game is pretty old by now, but that didn't stop the devs from adding some amazing secrets. If you decide to attack an innocent chicken, they won't just sit there, they'll get revenge. You can also find an animal secret in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 if you head bottom left of the historic town square. Once you're here, try to stick around long enough, and a group of dancing animals will come around the corner. Honestly, this has got to be one of the most adorable things I've ever seen. Moving on to a more serious franchise, Life is Strange has a gripping story. Well, except when there's an opportunity for some Easter eggs, and let's just say the devs always take it. As you approach this door, there's a code puzzle which can eventually be solved. For any lazy players who want to break through, they can just sit here trying to guess the code all day, but once you failed it 50 times, even Max gets frustrated.
I'm going to make the designers pay for all these code puzzles.
In Gears of War 5 on the Asylum multiplayer map, there's trains that come through here and tear people apart. Well, that's unless you're skilled enough to dodge at the very last second. Now, this is already pretty thrilling, but do this to both trains on the map, and the next time it drives through, Cole will be dancing. Now, if there's someone who appears all the time as an Easter egg, it's Indiana Jones. Whether it's Fortnite or Warzone, his refrigerator's iconic. But in Far Cry New Dawn, they didn't follow the movies. He's usually meant to survive the atomic blast, except when you visit this fridge, all that's left is some bones and his famous hat. Now let's move on to Steep, which is one of Ubisoft's most underrated games. It may seem like a simple snowboarding game, but it's actually full of passion from the developers. And if I've learned anything from making these videos, Ubisoft will put rabbits in everything no matter what. Speaking of passionate devs, the team behind Fable put a ton of love into the game. That's why the Easter eggs are so good, and one of the best involves this door puzzle. You need to spell out the word hits in order to gain access, but they set you up perfectly here to spell something much worse. S-H-I-T. Someone who never shies away from cursing is Peter Griffin, and in his PS2 game, Quahog is full of secrets. Like God, who is not happy if you get in his way, because if you interrupt him, Peter will instantly regret it. Fuck you. A more lighthearted secret can be found in Ultra Kill, or so we thought. If you manage to get inside the chimneys on the boat, you'll find a small hamster waiting for you. He is super adorable, so obviously you gotta escort him to safety, and that means heading to this giant tower. Once you reach the very top, the game's developer is trapped inside a cage. He definitely seems like the hamster's owner, so I wasn't expecting this when reuniting them. Now, you probably haven't heard of Head and Blood, right? It's an indie shooter created by one person who was inspired by retro games like Doom. But you can also tell who else influenced him by simply falling down this hole.
What the hell am I doing in Head-On? This is a low-budget game.
Duke Nukem is one thing, but Postal takes this humor to another level, especially in the second game. One of my personal favorites is in the cemetery. There's a huge grave for that beloved bookcase. Now, surely they didn't bury an actual bookcase, right? Well, just pee on the grave, and you'll be in for a super weird surprise. How about some of this? Ow. A game that hasn't even dropped yet is Payday 3, and somehow players are already finding secrets. As you spawn into the very first heist, you can turn around and notice something on the wall. There is a ton of posters with a garage for sale, rooms for rent, and even a missing cat. But I am way more interested in the QR code that says follow your dream with a mysterious smiley face. I was dying to see where this went, so I just had to scan it. Oh, well, okay then. And those were 25 secrets in video games. It's been Sammy keeping...
You looked through the glass. For some strange reason, for just a brief moment, you thought you saw through your hand.
Sigh. Okay, it's October. I think I'm ready to ask the question now. What does this mean? The first time I ever used a shadow crystal, it seemed like a straightforward item to me. It's a magical shard of glass that allows the user to see through the dark world and into the light world. When it's used in the classroom, it reveals toys strewn on the floor, and when it's used in the computer lab, it reveals the computer lab. Now at first, I figured this was just your standard, run-of-the-mill Troy glass, because you hold it over your eye in the dark world and see the real world hiding behind the illusion. Easy, right? But if that's the case, then what in the heck is happening when we use it in the light world? Is this suggesting that Chris is a ghost? I mean, I guess I could see that, since there are a lot of little allusions to Chris being undead, including Susie referring to us as the school zombie, telling us that we were sleeping like a corpse. Just the simple fact that everyone around town seems weirdly used to Chris doing strange, inexplicable things, like owning a bloodstained birdcage and disappearing randomly. Not to mention, our dark world form looks an awful lot like a zombie, what with the blue-tinted skin. That seems to vaguely imply we suffocated at the bottom of the ocean, or the like. So, okay, I guess I could buy that. But then, when you use it with Susie...
You looked through the glass. For some strange reason, for just a brief moment, you thought you saw Susie glaring at you, coldly. When you moved the glass away, you saw her looking at you, smiling, and making a rude gesture.
What? What are the implications of this? Are we assuming Susie actually hates us? Surely not, right? I mean, think of how Chapter 1 ended, with Susie warming up to us, nearly...
The same. So I'm not sure why two different designs were necessary, but it certainly is a decision. Also, since your character is constantly running forward, I wouldn't suggest running into these blocks, because it apparently hurts. You'd think the game would tell you this, but it clearly hates you. Jumping ahead a little, this part introduces these floating half-slab blocks, which definitely look like they're going to fall or do something differently. But nope, they're just platforms, which begs the question, why aren't they squares like the other ones? It's not like you can interact with the bottom half in any way, so all this does is trick you into thinking that these platforms work differently. In fact, these useless pulsing things make a return, so you're almost encouraged to fall here. Like, why weren't they placed above the platforms to encourage players to follow them? After that, you reach the next section where you have to use those platforms to stay above some spikes, then go underneath them. This finally gives you a chance to see how the undersides of the platforms work, but if you jump, you just die. So yes, the platforms can kill you, but only sometimes. It's such a strange decision. Why would hitting a block from below be dangerous? Is it because it has spikes above it? Maybe these platforms actually copy the properties of whatever's on top, but there's no tutorial and it's not introduced, so you'll never know for sure. Next up, you have to jump on these platforms again, but the game does something truly evil. If you keep jumping, you end up landing on a spike that was deliberately placed to mess with you. You jump so many times that it lures you into this false sense of security, only to immediately shatter that trust for no good reason. When I first started Geometry Dash, this part messed me up so many times, and I'm sure that I'm not the only one. So if everyone is falling for it, why keep it? It's such a terrible decision. And what's worse is that now every time you reach this part, you're gonna be super paranoid because you have to figure out what platform you're supposed to stop jumping at. I hate that spike so much. It is truly ridiculous. When you finally pass that part, you get some time to rest as you go through this long, mysterious corridor. Just don't bonk your head, or you're once again taking a trip all the way back to the first spike. The background darkens, and you approach this mysterious purple portal. It definitely looks important, and you have no choice but to run into it. Next thing you know, you exit the portal riding on top of some sort of rocket. There's no animation, which is kind of lame, and I'm just wondering why this was done with a portal. Last time I checked, portals take you places. In this section, the first thing you'll probably notice is that you can't jump anymore. Trying to click will just nudge you up a little, but if you hold down the button, you'll quickly realize that you can actually fly freely. That's right, the central mechanic of the game, jumping over spikes, has been completely thrown out the window in favor of being able to fly. Like, imagine how easy the beginning of the level would have been if you could just fly over everything. And you're telling me that the game is just letting you do that now? It's painfully obvious that this was made with no regard for game balance, and it's probably just there to look cool. Last time I checked, flying is cheating, so I really can't believe that it's what the game wants you to do. Also, this rocket section is completely empty. Like, hello, did you forget to build the rest of the level? And when you finally reach an obstacle, it's just a little stick hanging off the ceiling. Fortunately, once you go a little further, you actually do have to press a button. Interestingly enough, you wouldn't be able to make this jump without your rocket, so it actually does serve a purpose other than just letting you cheat. The section continues like this for a little until you eventually reach another corridor with a green portal that changes you back to normal. It's certainly jarring, but not as much as the other one. Here, gameplay continues as normal, but you pass by this mysterious spinning coin on the way. It definitely looks too important to be a decoration, and something like this was hinted at on the level select page. But how do you get to it? You can't just run into these blocks, can you? Well, guess what? The way you get this coin is by randomly falling through this wall, because for some reason it just doesn't kill you. The other walls in the level still do, it's just these two specifically because they lead to a coin. What sort of stupid decision is this? Why do I have to go weirdly out of the way to get a coin? All of the walls you go through could have just been deleted, but for some reason this extra layer of confusion has been added to purposely make this more difficult. Seriously, how are you supposed to know to fall here? It's truly one of the worst things we've seen so far.
Go fuck yourself.
If you die at any point here, whether you're trying to get the coin or not, you get sent.
I see that on mute, but I just fumbled that. Like, oh my god, man. Thanks for telling me, but this is pissing me more off than having on mute, but okay. You play elevator game? No. That game pisses me off. And it's luck based, so.
Oh my god, it's 0.
Oh my god, this shit pisses me off. What the fuck? I was literally there. I was literally there. Literally.
What the fuck is evade with epic?
I'm going into the ludicrous obby. This obby is just superior.
Premium that 2000 that's get OP. Oh, this is garbage. It's a stolen copy of they literally just took.
Not anymore. This is not superior anymore. Because it has the shitty. No way. There is no way. I fuck with that. Okay. Alright, man. Finish subtract 24 hours. How high up is this? Oh shit, this is quite high up. I don't know if I should do this or not.
We got the Vader.
That is so high, yeah, I'm not doing it.
You're better, blah blah. What the fuck is one of the better? And it's just an N.
What luck? Are you Spaz?
Yes. Or 3 days, then 5 days, then 1 second. I have beat an obby for 1 millisecond.
Vous passez beaucoup de temps devant
Why
votre
do we
écran.
have to make
Travail, gaming.
If you've ever tried using the flashlight on your Apple
Why
Watch,
is
you
that
may have come
thing
across
in
this red
Roblox
screen.
now?
Apple's never
Like,
mentioned why they included it, but it
this
does serve a useful
is
purpose, and I'll
done
explain right now.
intentionally.
When using the
I
flashlight on your
cannot
phone, or
believe
even the
that
white flashlight on
this
your Apple
shit
Watch, it gives off a pretty bright light that
is
may not be an issue if
done
you're alone, but can be pretty disturbing with other people around. For example, laying in bed next to someone, trying to
person
find
that
something dropped in a
actually,
movie
like,
theater, or
wants
just
to
trying to
make
find your way to the
big
bathroom at night.
videos.
Also, when using a bright white
This
light in dark
is
conditions,
terrible.
your eyes are forced to
This is
transition from
terrible
night vision to day vision, and then back again once you turn the light off.
Everything.
So to address these issues, Apple added a red flashlight to the Apple Watch, since the color has some unique qualities that make it useful in certain situations. Red light doesn't
And
break your night
whoever
vision, which is
made
helpful for
this,
someone
you
working in a
know,
dark setting, like an
can
astronomer
shut
observing the
the
night
fuck
sky
up.
while using a red light to reference their star charts, or a photographer
off.
checking their prints in a dark room. It's also helpful in the wilderness, being less disturbing to wildlife and even attracting less bugs, since they have a harder time seeing red light. And if you're someone who's a little less adventurous, the red flashlight on your Apple Watch still comes in handy. If you're in bed at night reading, using the red light is much less distracting to the person sleeping next to you. If you drop something in a theater, the red flashlight...
So,
Okay,
a
I done
titanium
that.
Apple
Now, please don't fumble the next part.
Hi, I'm Sam Tucker, and welcome to this instruction.
See? Limited words. You can't speak anymore. It all started here. Now we have limited steps. You can only take 25 steps. Limited time. You can only play this game for 3 seconds. Flamingo joined. Gaslighting is not real. You're just crazy. I wouldn't wear something like that. Okay, you just can't write
Go for it.
on anything. Okay? I would not wear a shirt that says gaslighting is not real. You're crazy. Anyways. People want to do less. We're playing limiteds. This will make me appreciate something more. I really like the limited words game because whenever people follow me into game, they spam me, and in this game it just kicks them out. They do that. It's incredible. I hear from you guys so much less here. And in a game like this, you won't be able to get near me and beg for a screenshot. I'm finding new ways to neglect the people who appreciate me. Look at this. Man, that 1,000 steps seems like a lot, but it's kind of a... Oh, you can sprint too. It's kind of going down really fast. 3 steps. 1,000 steps required. What happens if I walk too much while I'm in here? Oh my. Oh god. I'll grab some cheese before it kicks me out. All right, there. Whoa, wow, Guys, Flamingo is in the server. See, that guy would have been dead and gone if this was limited words. They need a place that takes a lot of steps to get to, so I can run far away. If you run out of steps, you get banned. Oh, this makes your steps go down.
I
I'm wondering why I was
buy
going
the
like, hey, jump off that
container
edge.
because I
See,
got
now you have to
really
waste all these steps getting back over here. What's Big Jimmy do? Hey, Big Jimmy.
Like
I'm 100,000 steps now. Yeah, follow me, idiots. See how far you get. Go in this medieval torture device. I have an idea. I'll put banana peels in this big crowd. I used to do this at lunchtime. I have 1 million steps now. All right, let me come over here, guys. All right, the creator of this gave me Edmund. Thank you for that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a big staircase. Everyone can waste their steps. So, look, I can also take away steps. Yeah, there.
Seeing
Alright, I
KK
took
the
away
big
1,000
fun
steps. I want to take people's steps away from them as they are walking towards me. As they're excited to see me, I will quickly make them have 1 step left, and then they will get immediately kicked out. I know that sounds bad. That's all. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Alright, I'm gonna tell people my VIP server link. Alright, there. I told them all to climb up the steps. I didn't make enough steps. Oh no, so they're actually get over here pretty quickly. Oh, you thought I meant those steps? I meant these steps. There's too many. There's too many. Oh god, it's a nightmare. I didn't make enough steps. Alright, I've extended the steps quite a bit now. They have some ways to go. Hey, look at this guy. Oops, trip ya. I'll fling you. Get out of here. Alright, how many steps do you have left? 100 steps. I don't think you can make it. I think I'm gonna run out of steps. And like clearly can't make it up. I think I'm gonna start just executing them. Oh god, watch out! Oh god! Oh, careful, little guy. 1 step left. Hey man, don't trip. Oh my god. Oh, look at this guy. 1 step left. I guess I gotta get rid of him. Whoops. Make him suffer. I think he already is. Maybe they're being bullied. I feel like we go to school. Man, get out of here. Oopsie daisies. Sweet little oopsie daisies. Uh-oh. Oh, he's dead. Oh, you're dead. Alright guys, that was a fun little break. Let's get back to it. Oh, look at you. What? 11. Oops. To the left. Look at all these 1-steppers. You have 200 steps, man. Dude, get walking. Whoa. I'm gonna drop these little trip marks. Oh, these things are gonna ruin the whole thing. Whoa, watch out. Whoa. Whoa, careful. What's the next one? Sometimes they take it. Yes, catch it a lot. Make it your friend. Dude, look how high up people got. This goes so far. Look how far this guy right there. I'll hit him all the way down. Oopsie, wrong way. Do it from all. I'm just gonna hit people all the way down. Gotcha. Hey, you with 7,000 steps. Gotcha. Oh my god. Alright, still going down. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, idiot. What are you doing? SpongeBob. Dude, you have 9 steps. Oops. Yeah, but whoa, what do you do? What are you gonna do? Dodge my attack? What are you dodge my attack? You're gonna oopsies. This is the best day of my life, personally. Let's just see what happens with these things. Oh, we got him right to 0 steps. Let's just put these bombs down. I hope none of them interact with each other. This guy said sorry. These things are supposed to explode if something touches them. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh, nothing. Oh, I like this. I'm gonna put that next to people just to make them nervous. Reading 1-steppers, you might have heard an explosion down there. I'm just gonna make this almost touch your finger. Alright, that's a I was going for a second, it exploded. This guy dressed up for this.
Imagine
whoa. Oh my god. Look at me! I was wondering where everyone went, but I kept killing them, and then they got banned for not having steps. 1 step. Oh no! Look at this. Oops. See that? You see this, perhaps? See? Whoa. Here, I'll leave this here with you. You tell me what you want to do with it. Alright, like I just stood right on top of it. I don't see this going well. Oh my god, what if Sonic ran out of steps? What if Sonic couldn't run anymore? It'd be, oh, it's the real Sonic. Okay, now I know my victim. Oops, 44 steps left from Sonic. Follow me, man. Come on, go fast, Sonic. I don't think he realizes he doesn't have any steps left. Come on, Sonic. Sonic, you did it! I can't believe it. Oh, man, what's this guy plotting? Get down from there.
Yeah.
Steps, please, the cherry. Get a gun. Like, before she can donate her steps on the stripper. Oh, 19 steps. I wonder if you have enough steps to get 1, 3. Whoa. Let's do some steps. I can't give you any steps. Oh, I'll give you a punch. Oh, I actually didn't hit him. I think it kicks you out of the server if you die. So, idiot. People swarming me. Look at this. He's gonna get kicked out of the server. I don't think they know they get kicked out when that happens. Yeah, look at Nate. He's gonna disappear. Guys, Dead railed. In 1899, a mysterious virus from Wuhan, China, swept the American continent, dubbed the Chinese virus. I don't mean... Alright guys, I've been doing a lot of videos with glitched bundles that just kind of ruined the game for everyone except for me. Right now I have the worst one ever. My body weighs so much that if I simply just touch this vehicle right here with all her supplies, it explodes. Like, if I even just touch this block, it disappears. All the guys on screen for putting this together for me. Go to the link in the description, but they gave me this, and the arms weigh so much that anything I come into contact with that's like unanchored, it just pretty much disappears. I think she's trying to end her own life by cutting herself in half in the garage. Like, look at this car right here. Get in that car, Whoa. Get out of here.
I know.
It just disappears. Here's a little POV from the other person. And, like, I was testing it earlier, and the criteria is like unanchored, so meaning it's a thing that can be moved around. Delete. Oh no, she's taking another supplier's truck. She's trying to get it. Don't try again. Don't have to do it again. Don't make me do this to you.
In the badges.
Just delete it. The guy's delivering this pizza. Hey. Oh, there she is. About to start her job. This works in a ton of games. I'm gonna be ruining Roblox for everyone while I have this, because this bundle will probably get banned within the next 8 hours. So. Hey, I'll even help you put all this Mountain Dew in here. Why they only ordered more Mountain Dew? All right. How about I join you on this one? Hey, how about I take a seat right here? Whoa! All right, we both died. You got nothing in there. Oh, all right. He just made a delivery. Good boy. Oh my God! What happened? Here, one cool thing I could do is, if I stand on it the right way. Wait. It says they're flying so fast that you don't even see it. It's just like, it's in space. The normal mass of a Roblox player is like 40. I don't know what increments that's in, but this one is 7 million. It's much fatter than the other one. Assassinate these people. No card for you. Look at another card. Okay, you're gonna need to walk. You're gonna need to walk. Hey. Oh my God, my manager. Hey, can I get a raise? All right.
Man, but one hurt. Cool. Why that no sound? What up? Man. Man.